Okay, guys, so just an overall looking at her family and realizing that she has nothing but sisters. I think up to maybe four. How many? Let me just bop. So, I found the ChaoFamilyFoundations.com website. You should check it out. Not that you'll find out very much more than what they want to brag about. It's basically their brag page of their foremost foundation, which is the shipping foundation that Elaine Chao's sister, Angela, who I can find no birth date for, she's had that scrubbed. So she's one of those that's very, I think, uptight about her age, maybe, or I don't know. She just doesn't. It looks like it's purposefully left out from the web. Just saying. So she is the chair and CEO of New York-based international shipping and transportation firm Foremost Group. Angela Chao has earned considerable respect. This is her website, understand. The Chao Family Foundation's website. This is how their family wants to project itself. It is a very much their projection page. So, didn't even know it existed. Still didn't find out her birth date, but finding out a lot more than that. Regardless, I'm going to read on her because she's the chair of and the CEO. She graduated from Harvard magna cum laude. She previously served on the executive committee of the Baltic International Maritime Council. You know how I'm going to feel some kind of way about that because I'm Baltic heritage and Irish. And a little Scots and Welsh. But anyhow, enough about my DNA and heritage. Angela Chao and her family have maintained close ties with Harvard College and university communities. In October 2012, the family gave a generous donation to Angela's alma mater, in the name of her mother, Ruth Mulan Chu Chao, who passed away in 2007, lifelong advocate of higher education. A significant proportion of the family's gift has been designated for the purpose of constructing the Ruth Mulan Chao Center for the Executive Education Program at Harvard Business School. In addition, part of the philanthropic efforts will be directed towards helping deserving students open their horizons through the works of Ruth Mulan Chao and James Xing Chao Family Fellowship Fund. Excuse me. I think we can stop there. She lives in Austin, Texas, frequent speaker at events around the globe, conferences in North America, Asia, and Europe. Lectures cover a wide range of subjects in the fields of corporate leadership, shipping, transportation, international finance, and education. Recognized for her important role in the advancement of what? Women. Oh, yes. Okay. In the world of international business, she received an invitation in 2001 to becoming a founding member of Wall Street's Journal Task Force on Women in the Economy. Okay, I think I've had about enough of that. So they have a definite narrative that they push as being a philanthropic family, but it's Angela for whom I can find no birth date, not even a year. Let me know if you find it. I think she's obviously younger than her sister, but seems a bit conscientious about her age and aging. I picked that up. I mean, when you can't find that after a while, you kind of learn that when you go to investigate kind of topics on the web, you kind of learn. Some people really don't want that out there. She's one of them. Okay, so let's look at Angela Chao, who is actually the CEO and the chair of the family's foremost group, which is their international shipping company. What do we need to know about Angela? Beginning maybe with the card that would indicate her birth date, her actual birth sign. If you could throw us a queen, that it would be representative of her, I would appreciate it. I'm asking my spiritual mentors, the Creator, to help me read accurately and clearly on Angela Chao and to convey anything they wish for us to be aware of with regard to her and their family's business and what's been going on. And I will just merely interpret these symbols as the Creator to share with us what we need to know and to make sure that I give a clear interpretation of that to my best ability. Angela Chao. What do we need to know about Miss Angela, CEO and chair of Foremost Group? Very controlled sense of that family and her specifically. Oh, trying to shift that away a little bit. Okay, so let's begin. I'm going to do a Celtic cross on her. What covers her is she holds the money. She holds also the new money coming in. I feel like new projects, the new business, obviously, because she's now chair and CEO. So she handles the money aspects. She is the one it all goes through. So she's working with her sister Elaine. Don't be surprised if Angela's name doesn't come up. She likes to keep the low profile. Tell me about it. I couldn't find the birthday. You know that, though. I'm talking to the tarot. I do this. There is judgment coming about her behavior, things she's done, and there's a new awareness coming about it, for better or for worse. And oh, she's not going to be too happy about this. This is on Angela Chao, and I see her having to kind of wait and sit through it. But she's not liking this. So this investigation, comes to her door. Just what I said. Don't be surprised. Well, here it is. I feel like this is knock knock. Guess who? It's the FBI. And it's no April Fool's. This is the help that she received financially, I believe, through Elaine, materialistically, with that Six of Pentacles. It even looks like, here sis, got you that money. You owe me. Can you imagine? This is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is an end and a new shift of the wheel for them. There's a swift change a-coming. And it just so happens to fall under the Hermit card, under the card that's a little more on the investigative side, also kind of the quiet side. You know, it's not like they're going to be checking her out. They're going to be checking her out on the down low and the up high, but, you know, they're looking into matters that have been secreted. Here we have Temperance. And this, to me, is the mixing of that money. I felt like the mixing of the money that she's going to be in trouble for. And Elaine will be in trouble for. It's like, I think that she knew exactly where her sister was getting that money. She didn't have any qualms about taking it. She knew it was not legal what they were doing, but agreeable to it, totally. We can see it. Hey, give me some help. Can you give me some money? Come on, Elaine. Call me Angie. That's what I'm saying. Let's get that. Oh, there's the father. There's the authority card, too. And to me, this is the law of government. And this is Angela not digging that very much. Because she really likes her own authority the most. I think she might be even more just as scary as Elaine. Look at that greed. That girl loves her money. And she is in a tight corner, apparently, with that 4 holding it. She's requested help, I see, and she's gotten some help, and was in need. This is a position of also being, yes, greedy, but what the F are they doing that, how are they losing money if they're a transportation business during a pandemic? What? I find that curious. This is overseas. This is, to me, that's the first thing, and to help her to get in a better, to boost, I believe, their business. This is money that is going over water. I'm definitely getting that now, very heightened, and travel with the, the money is going out of our country. This will be a bit of a surprise. There's a bit more of a surprise coming with this Page of Cups, that they're going to come across some other unexpected information in this investigation. And boom, 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 out go the lights with the tower for them. She's not going to be expecting this investigation pulling her in as much as it's going to. It's going to follow her, it's going to haunt her, and there's something that gets disclosed or figured out with that Page of Cups that she's not going to anticipate. And then there is a very, very sudden upheaval for her. I believe, they're going to want to go over her information, probably being subpoenaed for her receipts. And there will be something that is very clear at that point. There's a decision to leave or to want to, I believe, abandon something. Abandon, ditch, run. There's Elaine. And there's the money the summoning, the calling up. Firstly, I also just intuitively looking at the card say, this is calling Elaine, calling Elaine, summoning of Elaine. This is also to do with money. She might be calling to tell her, hey, I'm out. You don't know me. I'm gonna go off the radar. It kind of leaves Elaine holding the bag with that 8. Interesting how they both got 8s. You notice that? The 8 of Pentacles with Elaine, but for Angela, the 8 of Cups. It looks like she kind of decides to cut free, and I don't know, maybe she tries to go into hiding, maybe she tries to evade the law. And I feel like it shows her contacting her sister. There is some kind of money. I don't know, maybe she needs more money. Maybe she's going to ask her sister for another loan. Here we have a King of Wands. Now Angela is married. May is another sister, I'm sorry. Angela is married. I should look and see what his birthday was. I think there was something for that. Let me just quickly look. All right, y'all, guess what I found? Angela's husband, Jim, I think it's Breyer. He's a Leo. He's a wand sign, so here he is. That makes sense. Okay, now his name is James W. Breyer. He was born July 26th, 1961. He's an American venture capitalist, founder and CEO of Breyer Capital, an investment and venture philanthropy, thank you, can't talk, firm, and a partner at Excel, ACCEL Partners, a venture capital firm. It says Breyer has invested in over 40 companies that have gone public or completed a merger. So he, on Forbes 2016 list of world's billionaires, he was ranked 722 with a net worth of US 2.4 billion. He was born in New Haven, Connecticut, of Hungarian Jewish parents. Okay. He's been married before to a Susan Z. Breyer. He divorced, but I think he had the 3 children with her. I don't think Angela's had any children. And Angela, he married her. He's invested in China. He's got investment in China. I'll put this in the description box. She's the youngest sister. Angela's the youngest sister, by the way. It says here, the youngest sister of Elaine Chao. Oh, and she was her husband, first husband, Bruce Wasserstein, died. She married some older fellow in 2009. I don't think that marriage lasted terribly long. He was married 4 times and had 6 biological children. Angela Chao married 2009 up until his death. Okay. Boy, oh boy. What a bunch of people. Okay. I'll be putting that all in the description box, you guys. Crazy links. Okay, so where were we? Coming up with her being pretty greedy, and this is her contacting or summoning, I feel like, Elaine and getting money from Elaine, or handling money from Elaine. I feel like there's money, and it's something, definitely, again, we're dealing with a repetition, maybe for education purposes. I don't know. There's a guise of something to do. Then also the money through her work, through her employment. She did use her office of transportation secretary in an abusive fashion. So that could also be that. But with, I think this is Angela's husband, James. What about him? Lots of money, family, very wealthy. It's showing up on here. Why isn't he helping her out then? His family's going to come into the picture. And their public face and their overseas business space. That's going to be looked at. There's activity there with these wands. Makes me feel like they are looking at the people that they are associated with in America and abroad. The foremost group. And I would say her husband's groups as well. Angela's going to be investigated. And it looks to me like there's I'm being shown 2 cards here that speak of a period of time of being under surveillance, being watched or watching. Spying, too. That's the spy card. There's arguments. There is some kind of conflictual energy here, combative energy that's argumentative, aggressive, hostile. And it has 3 of Cups. So it could be a link to 3 people. This behavior gets exposed. This, again, you know, I did see that there was before, when I was just reading on Elaine, some kind of arguing going on within, I think, her family. And I think this is part of that I was seeing earlier. I imagine so many dynamic personalities. You have a lot of different, at least Elaine maybe, and another bumping heads. Or they are bumping heads with each other. And usually the 3 is about a celebration, a party, that sort of thing. But this could be publicly. Certainly, if they are investigated, they are going to resist. And I think with their money, they're going to use it as much as they can. But here goes that dark stuff. Here it comes anyway. And there is loss. I believe they're trying to cover losses, trying to cover some sort, or, you know, any kind of loss. They want to keep their business in the dark, where they like to stay themselves. But their days of being stronger, in a strong enough position to completely ward off, fight off investigation, I think now it looks like it radically changes. This power that they had before, where it's a power of having the upper hand, the leverage, it looks like it's dead or gone or dying. And so now we are looking at propaganda. Trying to use propaganda. The use of propaganda, I feel like it just came to me through here, their family using that resource. They don't like being in the spotlight. And information starts to leak around them. Around the foremost group especially. And the various businesses of her husband and other people in their family. Their families. Like, that is like, that should be like a telenovela. I'm serious. There we get a Queen of Pentacles, and we get the Hangman. And there's another way of looking at something, a different perspective, something, sometime also just the money. I think money, I'm just feeling like this is also someone's money, maybe one of the sisters, I don't know. But I feel like this could be like frozen assets of one of the sisters or all of them. And they're going to be really fighting, having to make a real fight legally. Excuse me. And they are, they're not afraid of that sort of thing. So I think they will take on the fight that they have on their hands. This is going back to one's past and family. And it kind of rallies. I think it will rally their family. So I'm showing Angela getting investigated in connection to Elaine. And I see their family kind of doing what you would expect. Putting themselves, fortifying themselves, and seeking to fight off bad publicity with propaganda, etc. And yeah, excuse me, I do feel they've given information over to China. I do. And understand, my readings are all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So that's what I got so far. That's going to be a while too. That looks like a fight that's going to go on for some time. All right. So that is on. That's going to be on Angela. She's going to get pulled into this. And Elaine showed up, everything. Possibly some, maybe another sister could as well. And it's going to be, they are going to be backed into a corner, but yeah, they do have some finances, but I just feel like they're going to get exposed. Their alliances, who they do business with, why was she giving this loan? And it's not a loan. I'm saying loan. It's a gift. It's like here says you saw the cards. I don't have to say. So if you like this content, we'll keep up with the saga. I think it's interesting, and I want to know where it's going. Please do hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Thank you.